the keeper of roots, Alexandria, 125 AD. You wake to the scent of myrrh and damp papyrus. The Nile's breath slips through the reed matting of your window, cool and green, carrying with it the low hum of a city already, stirring donkeys braying near the docks, the clink of copper pots in a neighbor's courtyard, the distant chant of temple priests offering dawn hymns to Serapis, that strange god born of Greek ambition and Egyptian devotion. It is 125 AD. You are Erin, daughter of Theon, granddaughter of a Greek physician who followed Alexander's ghost to this delta centuries ago, and yet you've never seen Athens. Your world is Alexandria, a mosaic of tongues, a marketplace of gods, a library of living contradictions. Your hands are stained with henna and crushed rue. Last night you delivered a child, her third, for a Roman matron whose husband commands the grain fleet. The woman wept not from pain, but from fear. What if she's marked? She whispered, clutching your wrist with surprising strength. They say the emperor's census is coming, that he'll count every soul, every drop of blood. You smooth her brow and lie gently. She is perfect. And Hadrian loves scholars, not slaves. But you knew what she meant. Alexandria has always been a city of categories: Greek, Egyptian, Jew, Roman, and lately the lines have grown sharper. Just last month a riot flared near the Serapeum when a group of young Greeks mocked a Jewish procession. Stones were thrown. A shop burned. The prefect doubled the garrison on Canopic Way. You rise now, not to philosophy or politics, but to work. Your small courtyard is your apothecary. Clay pots hold dried mandrake root, saffron threads, poppy capsules, and the precious frankincense your cousin smuggles from Bernice on the Red Sea. You grind feverfew with a mortar your grandmother carved from black basalt. The rhythm soothes you. Crush, stir, measure. In this space you are neither subject nor citizen, you are needed. And in Alexandria, need is a kind of power. A knock at the gate. It's Lysandra, your apprentice, a freedwoman's daughter with eyes like obsidian, and a memory for plant lore that rivals Dioscorides himself. Mistress, she says, breathless, the Romang's wife, the one from last night, she sent a litter. They want you at the villa before noon. You sigh. Roman households pay well, but they watch you like you might poison their wine if you blink too long. Still, the fee will buy new linen for your aging mother, and perhaps a scroll from the Mausion's outer stalls, something on Galen's new theories of humors. As you prepare your satchel linen bandages, honey for wounds, a vial of diluted henbane. For pain you glance at the small shrine in the corner, a terracotta figure of Isis nursing. Horus, beside it a bronze statuette of Hygeia, goddess of health, gifted by a Greek merchant whose fever you broke last winter. You light a stub of beeswax candle. Not for prayer, exactly, more for balance. The litter sways through the city's arteries. You pass the great harbor, where Roman triremes sit like iron birds among Egyptian barges. You glimpse the Pharos still standing, though its flame burns dimmer these days, and the shadow of the Caesareum, where Augustus once declared himself pharaoh and god. At the villa, marble floors gleam underfoot. Frescoes of Dionysus dance beside stern Roman ancestors. The matron receives you in a shaded peristyle, her newborn swaddled in Tyrian purple. She won't nurse, the woman frets. And her skin is warm. You examine the infant. No fever, just exhaustion. She's tired from the journey into this world, you say. Give her time. and drink fennel tea yourself. It will help your milk." As you speak, a man enters tall, bearded, wearing a Greek himation over a Roman tunic. His eyes meet yours, not with suspicion, but curiosity. "This is my husband, Gaius Valerius Marcellus," the matron says. "He serves on the governor's council." You bow slightly. "I am Irene of the Agra." "Ah," he says, smiling faintly. "The woman who saved Senator Lepidus's son from the summer flux. I've heard of you." You say nothing. Praise is often a prelude to demand. But he surprises you. "I've been told you read Greek medical texts. Do you know the works of Rufus of Ephesus?" "I do." "Then perhaps you'd be willing to advise on a matter of public health. The governor plans to build new public baths in Rakotis, but the water there is brackish. We fear dysentery." You blink. "A Roman official asking a local herbalist for counsel? I'd need to test the wells myself," you say carefully. "Of course," he replies, "and you'll be paid as a consultant to the province." Later, as the litter carries you home, you stare at the sky. Something is shifting, not just in Alexandria, but in the empire itself. Hadrian doesn't just conquer, he listens. He rebuilds. He walks the streets of Athens in philosophers' robes. He completes the temple of Zeus after 600 years of silence. And now in Egypt he sends his men to ask not, command a woman who grinds herbs in a sun-baked courtyard. That night you sit with your mother on the roof, sharing a bowl of lentils and barley bread. The stars above are the same ones that watched Alexander found this city, that saw Cleopatra sail to meet Caesar, that glimmered over the burning of scrolls you never got to read. "Do you think we're still Greek?" your mother asks suddenly. You consider. We speak Greek. We honor Asclepius. But we burn incense to Isis. We use Egyptian eye paint. We treat Roman soldiers and Jewish weavers with the same salve. She chuckles. Then we're Alexandrian, and that's enough. You nod. Perhaps that's the secret no empire ever truly grasps. Culture isn't taken, it seeps, like water through cracked clay, like myrrh through linen. Rome may rule the roads, but it's your hands that heal the bodies that walk them. Your knowledge forged in Greek texts, Egyptian soil, and Roman necessity is the quiet thread stitching this world together. As you lie down on your mat, the scent of dried chamomile rising from your pillow, you feel no grand destiny, only purpose. Small, steady, essential. Outside, the city murmurs Greek, Latin, Coptic, Aramaic, all flowing into one river of sound, just as the Nile flows into the sea. And in your dreams you walk through a garden where olive trees grow beside papyrus reeds, and the wind carries a single word in 100 tongues, healing,